Shalom, shalom, Israel. All praise and glory to Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Just sitting here through the Spirit of the Most High and just wanted to, nothing really planned. This is Nawa, Yahawah. Giving all praise and glory to Yahawah, BahaSham, Hamasiach, Yahawashi, Brakatah, Brakatah Yahawashi, Brakatah Yahawah. Just through the Spirit, want to go over some of what's going on, all the stuff with Russia and China and all these heathen nations. I started with scriptures, Zechariah 14, starting from the top. Behold, the day of Yahawah cometh, and that spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle. And all your wicked ass heathen nations really believe that your military can go against the Most High God, the creator of all. Simple as hell. And the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. And half the city shall go forth into captivity. Yeah. You're going into captivity. You're going to reap what you sow. You know the circle of life. What goes around comes around. You're going into captivity. And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Zechariah 14:3. Then shall Yahawah go forth and fight against those nations as when he fought in the day of battle. There's prophecies that's going to come to pass. This prophecy is still going to come to pass. And precept, Zechariah 14, we're going to Joel 3:1. Joel 3:1 reads, For behold, in the days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Joel 3:2, I would also gather all nations, precept upon precept. He's going to gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. This prophecy still has to come to pass. First Exodus was Egypt. Jehoshaphat will plead them there for my people, like he did in the first Exodus against Pharaoh. Told Moses, Aaron to go over there and tell him, let my people go. Same thing. But you simple ass people still want to knock the Most High, want to mock the Most High, go against his scriptures, go against the Holy Bible, and then cry unto him when you feel the tribulation or turmoil in your life. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh my Jesus. Keep praying to that devil Jesus. Because the true God and King, Lords of Lords, don't hear your prayers if you ain't praying to them in their name. You know, like scriptures say. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. Joel 3:3, and they have cast lots for my people and have given Salakia. Go back up to 2. I want to hit a point on that. Plead them for my people and my heritage, Israel. He's not coming for the whole world, as you simpletons believe. For my heritage, Israel, whom they scattered among the nations, and parted my land. That's the point I wanted to get to. Parted his land. Those so-called Shirley Temple pale devils of the peoples, the land is parted now. The Most High is upset that they parted his land with the phony-ass Palestinians and those phony-ass devil rats that call themselves Israel lies, because that's exactly what they are. They lies against Israel. Joel 3:3, I tell you, through the Spirit of the Most High. I had nothing planned but just reading some scriptures. Joel 3:3, and they have cast lots of my people and given boy for a harlot and sold girl for wine that they may drink. Yeah, what have, Joel 3:4, yeah, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon? They say we're all from Africa. Well, they say we're all from Africa. According to these scriptures, Tyre and Sidon, those are African nations. And the coast of Palestine, again, that split the Most High's land, that parted that land. Right now, that's why there's no peace in that land. Them devils aren't the Most High's people. They were put there by man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. O Tyre and Sidon and all the coast of Palestine, will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Again, circle of life. What goes around comes around. What you reap is what you sow. What you reap is what you sow. Joel 3:5. Because. Why? Because everybody wants to know why is the wrath coming to this wicked ass land, Babylon, aka America, the United Snakes of America, the serpent that the Bible speaks of. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. What is the Most High's goodly pleasant things? Joel 3:6, because I'm going to break it down so that everybody can understand it. My goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold to the Grecians. Grecians right now, these devils that are right now running this wicked ass land right now. Job 9:24 lets us know that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so-called Illuminati. But see, they're going to understand that we are the true Illuminatis of the world. We are the light there in darkness. We are the light there in darkness. We illuminated through the Most High God and our King of Kings and Lords of Lords. The children of Judah and children of Jerusalem have ye sold to the Grecians that ye may remove them far from their borders. Yes, Deuteronomy 28:6 with the slave ships. Everybody knows cargo slave ships. You know. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, so-called Babylon, America, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of, I will sell your sons and daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. So you heathen nations, Joel 3:8. Take out your Bibles and read it, because I forbade them. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. You can't see it. Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to the people far off, just like it did to us. The circle of life. That's my point. The circle of life. What goes around comes around. You're going to reap what you sow. You took people into captivity, you're going to go into captivity. You kill with the sword, which you still do to this day. You're going to be killed with the sword. Quoting Revelation 13:10. Will sell your daughters into the hands of Judah. That will sell them to the Sabaeans, to people far off. Joel 3:9, proclaim ye amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. That's what's coming. As you see all these nations building up, that's what's coming. You know, so we've been in this period of rumors of wars for so many times. But you know what? It's finally coming to pass. Look at what's going on in this world. You know, you see the people, the caravan of people, the so-called Issachar Mexicans, and all the other Latin nations. Those are the Most High's people. So everybody's coming for this second Exodus. And I'm going to get that. Prove all things. Isaiah 11:11 reads, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahawah shall set his hands again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, Egypt, Pathros, Cush, Elam, Shinar, Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. He shall set up an ensign and for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. He's only coming for Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And this is what's going on. This is another prophecy that's coming to pass. The envy also, Isaiah 11:13, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. That's the unity that's going to come to pass when you see that. And you see it, I'm reading out of the Bible, you better understand that this Bible, everything, like our king said, nothing will fail. No prophecy shall fail. None. So as you see, that's what it's going to come to pass. I want to go to Jeremiah 30 and 16. I like this scripture. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured. Circle of life. Reap what you sow. And all thine adversaries, every one of them, not some, because everybody has this thing that, there are some good Edomites or any heathen nation. But when Israel went into captivity, all Israel went into captivity. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. They were good Israelites. They still went into captivity. And we're the Lord and the Heavenly Father's people. And look what he's doing. Look what he's done to us. And y'all should know, because y'all the one that put us into captivity for 400 plus years. To this day. Baruch 3:8 lets us know we're still in captivity. And we sure are. Because we damn sure are under the, I got to get that. Because that proves that Baruch out of the Apocrypha. Another one of my favorites. Baruch 3:8, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. I don't know if anybody else, but we're all subject to payments. Light bill, car bill, insurance bill, phone bill, food bill, sneaker bill, school bill. I don't care what. If you have a business, we're all under the curse of payments. Bible don't lie. Baruch 3:8. And for reproach and a curse, and be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahawah, our power. Baruch 3 and 9. Hear Israel. Not hear Chinese man. Hear Jack man. No. Hear Israel, the commandments of life, and give ear to understand wisdom. It's only given to Israel. Only given to Israel. Psalms 78. Start at verse 5. He established a testimony in Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons, progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel, in case anybody don't understand. And appointed a law in Israel. Israel is the only one that has the law, promises, the covenants that are mentioned in Romans 9, which he commanded our fathers they should make them known to their children, that the generations to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children. That's the law, statute, and commandment, that they may set their hope in the Most High and not forget the works of the Most High, but keep his commandments. Psalm 78 and 7, that they may set their hope. It says God, but I say the Most High, and not forget the works of the Most High, but keep his commandments. Psalms, let's go. Let's stay in Psalms, precept upon precept. 147:19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He ain't dealing with nobody else. All them phony ass, pagan ass priests and bishops and judges, they're not working with the Most High, obviously, because they're not living by the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High. And even if they would, the Lord ain't dealing with them. He's only dealing with Israel, which he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel, nobody else. He has not dealt so with any nation. The Most High is not dealing with no other nation but his people. Point blank and period. I don't know why everybody has an issue with that. He's the creator of all, but he has a chosen. And every one of us has that. It may be if you have a favorite shoe. It may be a favorite color to wear. It may be a favorite car. It may be a favorite dish of food. All of us have a chosen. So why can't the Most High have one? Explain it to me. He has not dealt so with any nation, and for his judgment they have not known them. Praise ye Yahawah. We'll go to Baruch, back to Baruch 3, and go, 36, 35. Baruch 3:35 out of the Apocrypha. This is our Most High, and there shall be none other be accounted of in comparison of him. There's only one. It's the devil and the Most High. Point blank and period. If you know about the parables in the Bible, when it talks about the tares and it talks about of the wicked and the sons of man, it explains everything. And I just don't want to get off topic. This is our Most High. There should be none other counted of in comparison of him. He has found out all the way of knowledge and has given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved. I mean, I don't know how clearer to put it. Let's see why Hamashiach why he said he came for. 2 Timothy 2:10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake. No, for the heathen's sake. For the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahawashi with an eternal glory. He only came for the elect's sake. That's it. Point blank. 2 Timothy 2:10. Let's go to Galatians. What is Galatians 4:4? Yeah, let's start there. Galatians 4:4. But when the fullness of time was come, the Most High sent forth his Son. Yahawashi, who we call Jesus Christ, made of a woman, obviously. He came out of the seeds of David's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem Galatians 4:5, to redeem them that were under the law. Read it again. Galatians 4:5. Take out your Bibles and follow along. Galatians 4:5, to redeem them that were under the law, that we may receive the adoption of sons. How could the law be done away with? How could, let's go back to the Apocrypha, because it's coming to me, you know, through the Spirit. How could it be done away with? It's not. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. Read it again, 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. And you know what? I mean, walking around and you see it, I see it in my cars, in people's faces, the valley of the dead bones, man. I know, you know, you can see the Spirit, you know who's the Most High is dealing with, and you can see the devil walking all over, you know, that shit. I'm just keeping it real, 100. Now I want to bring up this Baruch 4 because I, again, prove all things. When I was talking about to prove that we are the true Illuminatis, this is where I wanted to go. But I'm going to read Baruch 4:1 again. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but shall leave it shall die. That means if you living your life by the law, statute, commandments, you're going to die. Point blank, period. Verse 2, Baruch 4:2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. ILLUMINATED. If it wasn't in front of me, I wouldn't be able to spell it. But anyway, Baruch 4:2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. The commandments, the book of the commandments, which is of and the Lord endures forever. Take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou may be illuminated. We are the true Illuminatis. We're the ones walking with the light of the Most High. This wicked ass place is walking in darkness because it's controlled with the beast is in control of it. The wicked ass people of this society are with the beast. They're honoring the beast with that phony ass white boy picture. Say that's the Jesus, but it ain't the true King of Kings of the Bible. It's not the true King of the Bible. So if you want to go ahead and keep on honoring Jesus, you know, the Most High here says keep the commandments. It endures forever. We are the true Illuminatis. Baruch 4:6. Ye were sold to the nations. We know that. Auction blocks. Our forefathers. When Christopher Columbus landed on the La Isla de Borinquen with Boricua Indians, you know what I'm saying? The Taino Indians that lived on that island, you know, and I speak through checking and doing the research of my heritage. When you go into those old caves that are right now in the land of the rich Puerto Rico, I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not. I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the seed of Joseph, tribe of Ephraim, so-called Hispanic, so-called Puerto Rican, so-called Boric, whatever, you know what I mean? But once you awake to the Most High, wakes you up to the truth, you denounce that nonsense. Anybody asks me, I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the seed of Joseph, tribe of Ephraim. What's your nationality? I gave you mine. What's yours? Anyway, I don't want to get off topic. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. We didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we went into captivity. It's plain, it's simple, but simpletons just have a hard time understanding, But I guarantee the logic of man, the tradition of man, I guarantee they'll jump on it. But anything that's with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, they have an issue with that. That's just my opinion. I've been here a long time. I mean, I'm in my early 60s. I've been around a long time. I'm really an OG and giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi, and expect to be here. Because as scripture says, many that are here now will never see death until they see the coming of the Most High. There you go. But because you moved the Most High to wrath, he would deliver it unto your enemies. For ye provoked him for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High. See, so knowing both sides of the situation, because I was brought up Catholic. I was actually an altar boy. I went to Catholic school and all this. I mean, prior to being waking up to the truth. So I know this whole situation. I know the whole, both sides of it. And the way it was when I was growing up, my mom's had little candles and the saints, figures, and rosaries and all that idolatry. That's why we're in captivity too. Our forefathers didn't come to the awakening of the truth. But, and once you do that and do the research on through the Bible and your history, put it together, like I was trying to make that point, those caves writing, all those caves in Puerto Rico, that's all Hebrew writing. That's where all the island people went when the so-called pilgrims, whatever you want to call them, the devil that the Bible speaks of, as I say, because it reads that the men were at peace. And then you came up. So obviously, and all the peace treaties they broke. You know what I'm saying? And getting small. So many stuff that they've done to our forefathers, bashing the kids, feeding them to the alligators and sharks and a lot of stuff, a lot of build up. That's why you have to understand, Ecclesiastes when it says a wise man, you really get it. I'd rather not just to read it verbatim. Surely oppression makes a wise man mad, and the gift destroys the heart. Yeah, surely oppression, man. It's just tough. It's tough captivity. I'll be honest with you. We're in this land out here. But one thing I got to say, those that took people into captivity should go into captivity. Revelation 13 and 10. I read it in Jeremiah. I'll give it to you in Isaiah if you want. For Yahawah, Isaiah 14 and 1, for Yahawah have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. He always chose Israel and always will choose Israel and set them in their own land. He ain't talking about nobody else about setting to their own land except the strangers. Set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them. The people of Israel should take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahawah. For what? For servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So see, this is a great follow-up precept about being oppressed soul. So this is what gives the glory. This is what wakes you up and say, wow, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. That sounds sweet. That sounds so sweet. Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahawah shall give rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from that hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. We served it. That's why y'all want to honor that this so-called wicked-ass United States of America want to honor the 400 of slavery and all that. No, don't honor it. You're going to honor it because you're going to do it. And you know what? A hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. We served it. Israel did. Through the first Exodus out of Egypt and the second Exodus now coming out of so-called the hordes of Babylon. The United Snakes of America. Everybody talks about the Middle East. No. If you know your scriptures, where it talks about a powerful nation, there is no other nation as powerful, who boasts that they are anyway. And throughout scriptures, I can hit you where the Most High gave us clues as the eagle. Come on, Rome, Greece, come on, Babylon. They all, look at all the buildings, look at all the courthouses, look at everywhere, look at the police badges. Look at the police, what the eagles are everywhere. Look at your post office trucks. Stop being so simpleton. Jesus. That's what it is. That's what got y'all like that. That's exactly what it is, following Jesus. He gives you all the warnings through through the word. Those that want to read it and but I'm gonna bring this out too. Those that want to hear it. Proverbs 13:13, whosoever despises the word whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. Proverbs 13:14, the law of the wise is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. Read it again, the laws of the wise, because it's only for the wise, the Israelites, the wise, the wisdom, the one that's giving the wisdom, the understanding, the wise. It's only Israel. To depart from the snares of death. You just got to read it and, Most High to give you the understanding. It's only given to Israel. Let me see. Deuteronomy 32:39. Let's go there. Because all the stuff that's going on throughout the world, the fires, the storms, and everything, I'm clarifying right now. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am He. There is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound, I heal. All the judgment that's being brought out on this wicked ass land every morning, and it doesn't come back completed. Every morning he brings out his judgment on this wicked ass land, and I'm gonna get to that too. See now that even I am He, that there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Everyday life, motor vehicle accidents, judgment of the Most High. Some people don't make it out. Some people make out with a broken leg. You're being judged. People still go on with their wicked ass life. The next one that happens takes their life, or later on something else happens to them. Judgment. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am He. There is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. He does all the killing, all He makes alive. He wounds and He heals. Point blank and period. Isaiah, go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah. What is it, 45? Start at verse 7. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light. He is the illuminator, and we are the illuminated. We are the Illuminati, and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Everything, all these shootings, people wondering why these people just go walk in. Spirit of the Most High creating, put all these church shootings through the Spirit of the Most High. It tells you right here, I form light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things. Deuteronomy 32:39. I womb, I heal, I kill, I make alive. Everything is through the Spirit of Yahawah, BahaSham, Hamashiach, Yahawashi. And to prove that, Daniel, give me Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. The Most High controls everything that goes on here. He, through the Spirit, He put it to these wicked ass devils to man. So for a serpent to create these nuclear bombs, why would the Most High do that? For their self-destruction. All praise and glory to Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi. To the intent, Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living, us, the living that are here now, may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and gives it to whomsoever He will, and set up over it the basis of men. He puts whoever He wants in control. Come on, it's simple. Daniel 4:17. And then we all know about the famous Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The wicked. That's it. He covered the faces of the judges. Who's the judges? From all the apostles to the King of Kings, Lords of Lords. They put a phony-ass white boy Jesus when Scripture says he's a brass as if it burned in a furnace. They put him with a shaggy dog, beetle heck long. Nah, man, they cover the face of the judges. And if they're not the devil, then who is he? I'm paraphrasing, but yeah. It's given into the hands of the wicked, man. And now the Most High is coming back. This wicked ass. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, all you devils, all you proud devils, and all you damn heathen nations that put the Most High's people into captivity and still, just disrespect us to this day, as you see these phony ass Edomite people calling on Judah out there, all that. Come on. It still goes on to this day. Y'all gonna pay. Remember the circle of life. I want to focus on that circle of life. What goes around comes around. I wanted that you remember that. What goes around comes around. What you reap is what you sow. Remember that. Malachi 4:1. Behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven. When the nuclear weapons hit, this land is going to be burning. It's going to be hot as hell. The scriptures even said people's eyes are just burning right in their heads. It's crazy, but it's going to come to pass. None shall fail. So if you're marking any one of these prophecies, you're marking the Most High. In Galatians 6 and 7, you mark the Most High. You're going to reap what you sow. And all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Point blank. And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Saith Yahawah of hosts, it shall leave them neither root nor branch. That means, think of it as a tree. No root, you ain't going to have nothing left. Nothing. Nothing left. Let's see, let's go to Obadiah real quick. Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of Yahawah is near upon all the heathen. Obadiah 1 and 15. Obadiah starts off about the, Edom and going to war against Edom. But the day of Yahawah is near upon all the heathen, not just Edom. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Here we go again, the circle of life. What goes around comes around. You're going to reap what you sow. The day of Obadiah 1 and 15, the day of Yahawah is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. This is when Judah and the northern, when the southern and northern kingdom get together, Obadiah 1 and 18, another prophecy coming to pass. It has not come to pass yet. It's going to come to pass. And the house of Jacob shall be the fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. They shall kindle them. They shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For Yahawah has spoken it. Who spoken it? Abba, Nawa, Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi speaking it. That's right. Obadiah 1 and 18. Open your Bibles and read it. And let me back up. Why? Well, let me back up, because I was talking a lot of stuff, and I just want to bring it up. Obadiah 1 and 7. What I was mentioning. What I was mentioning. All the men of thy Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace. My ancestors were at peace on that island. When even before that, we all know the whole story. We went through the seas, we landed. This is where that's where I take over from right there. When that killing Christopher Columbus landed in Hispaniola and the Caribbean islands and Central America, the whole story. They were at peace, and the men that were at peace with thee deceive thee and prevail against thee. You devils just, they gave you the hospitality and everything, and you just came as the devil, man. What I say, with a slippery tongue, a buttery tongue, but with a sword behind your hand. The devil that the Bible speaks of. That's why we're in the condition that we're in right now, and you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. And deceive thee and prevail against thee. They that ate thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding, and you can't understand the devil that the Bible speaks of. He was created for that reason. He was created for that reason, to be the devil that the Bible speaks of, to be the tempter, the one that attempts and cause people to go wicked. Shall I not in that day save Yahawah, even destroy the wise man of Edom and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? Obadiah 1:9, and thy mighty men teeming shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Wow, that's deep. Obadiah 1:10, for why? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So that's what the Most High says. I'm just a messenger. You don't kill your mailman when he bring you the disconnection notices and those credit card bills and all that. Let's go into the Torah. 21:16. Yeah, Exodus 21:16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, I can't be any clearer. If you stole somebody, if you kidnapped somebody, and you sold him, or if he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. Y'all put us into captivity. We're going to be found in your hands when our king cracks that sky. That's what it says. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he's found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. Exodus 21:16. Exodus 21:12. He that smites a man so that he dies, he shall surely be put to death. Still, that's another crime. That's another charge against you. We just gonna see in what category we're gonna book your ass in. You feel me? That's what's going down. When we go in there, we're gonna know the crime, and then we're gonna judge your ass. Yeah. He that stealeth a man. Everybody talks about Jesus coming. He's they really got a mistake, and it says here in Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. Yahawah is his name. He's a man of war. He ain't coming for peace. He already told us that. I mean, us the prophets, we know he ain't coming for peace. He told us in red letters, think not that I come to send peace on earth. He ain't coming for peace. I come not to send peace, but a sword. But a sword. That's Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. The Messiah ain't not coming for peace. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Let's go. Let's find out about the sword. Let's go to Job, 19? Job 19:29. Job 19:29. Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. That's deep. That goes for you too, Israel. Not just the heathens. Or you that turn your back on the Most High and don't want to, step out of this world. He told you, don't. And I'm going to get into that. Be ye afraid of the sword and wrath that brings punishment of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. You're not going to get away with all that. You're not going to get away with nothing out here. The Most High. That's Job 19:29. Be ye afraid of the sword, for wrath bringeth the punishment of the sword, that ye may know that there is judgment. We're all going to be judged. When you go file for like food stamps and welfare section and all that, you got to go face to face. Every single one of us are going to go face to face with the Most High and King. But the ones that hate him, let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and start at 9. Yeah, start at 9. Now therefore, that Yahawah thy power, he is the Elohim, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, with keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. I already showed you Baruch 3, Salaki, Baruch 4:1. The law endures forever. Here it says, keep the commandments for 1,000 generations. Everybody says the law's done away with. Y'all better wake the hell up. Deuteronomy 7:10. And repayeth them that hate him to their face. We're all gonna, but the ones that hate him, I'll be joyful day for me to see the Messiah. This is what I'm waiting for. It's gonna be the best day of my life. I mean, anything that ever, because none of that is worldly stuff. I'm not, I could care less about it. I denounce America. I know its destruction is coming. I'm trying to wake up the sheep, the lost sheep of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's it. And repay them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Y'all playing, and I'm not trying to make this as a joke, but y'all playing with fire. You feel me? Y'all need to wake the hell up. Deuteronomy 7:10, and repay them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to them that hate him. He will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. Yo, don't kill the messenger, but y'all gonna have that face to face with the Most High and the King. Remember, Nawa da Banya Shala. Nawa da Banya Shala. The beloved son of Israel. I'm telling you, y'all gonna go face to face. Yeah. Face to face with the Most High and the King. It's just all through the Spirit. Let me touch on something that I mentioned too. I said, prove all things, man. Zephaniah 3:5. The just Yahawah is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. Every morning. All those accidents, all this bus, all these families getting killed all in one car. Judgment. Fires. The hurricanes, storms. I mean, all of them. The water floods. That's the Most High casting judgment on this wicked ass land. Y'all better wake the hell up, man. Y'all better wake up. Look at that. I'm going to start again, Zephaniah 3:5. The just Yahawah is in the midst thereof. I already showed you. He's in control of the world out here of men. He's the one running everything. There's no other God but him. So there's no way. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment and light. He faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. I have cut off the nations. Their towers are desolate. I will make their streets waste, that none pass by. Their cities are destroyed. There is no man, that there is no inhabitant. That's what's coming to this land. That's what's coming into this land. That's why these wicked ass demons that are running this world, they show you in all those movies, Hitch and all that, when you saw Will Smith by himself, all those movies, Independence Day, those are the Most High chariots that are coming to you, so-called UFOs. So-called UFOs, those are the Most High chariots that are always scoping out this land throughout the years, because it's going to be a world war, but it's going to be the world of the devil against the Most High. It's not going to be the world of y'all heathen nations. Because y'all can never stand up to the Most High God of Israel, the power of Israel, the creator of all. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, through scriptures, what he says, your military and all that, y'all gonna, let me see if I can get it. I mean, y'all gonna be food for the fowls, man. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Mark, I'll give you a couple of scriptures. Mark 4:4, and it comes to pass as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, some fell away from the Lord's statute commandment, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up. Yeah, I wanted to get, well, go to Revelation 19:21, and the remnant was slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. At the end, you know, y'all just gonna be food for the fowl, man. Y'all going against the Most High God of Israel, man. Y'all. But with that, I'm gonna say all praise and glory to Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi. It wasn't a structured lecture that I had, but I just wanted to bring out the feeling of what's going on in this world and the wickedness that still to this day. And the Most High, you know, he says it's, you know, all the wickedness got to the heavens and he can't take it no more. That's exactly what he says. I'm gonna get there real quick before I yeah. Second out of the Apocrypha, second Esdras 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Wickedness. That's what, you know, in Revelation talk about it overran by the habitation of devils, man. That's all that's out here is demons. You know, valley of the dead, dry bones, dead bones, man. That's what's out here, man. There's no spirits, it's demons. Second Esdras 15:6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You know. Therefore saith Yahawah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they have profanely committed, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Though, behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complaining continue. He's hearing our prayers, because he don't hear the prayers. And I'll show you in 20. Proverbs 28:9. Proverbs 28, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers are abomination. If you ain't living into the law, statute, commandments of the Most High is not dealing with you. He's not dealing with you. Point blank and period. Proverbs 28:10, whosoever causes the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself in his own pit. When you ain't if you ain't anybody, I'm gonna read it again. Proverbs 28:9. He that turn away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers are abomination. So the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. If you're not living through law, statute, commandments with that. I want to say shalom to Israel. Stay strong and do it to the end. We're going home. We're going home. Death to America, death to the elite of this wicked ass land. We are the true Illuminati. Everybody stay strong and give all praises to Yahawah, BahaSham, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah. Hallelujah. and Kwam Yasharala. Peace.